أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome everyone, alhamdulillah, to another beautiful night. Alhamdulillah, just getting better and better. We have to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for allowing us to come and reach where we have reached, which is on the 16th juz. Alhamdulillah, we'll be starting the 16th juz tonight from Surah Al-Kahf. So the verse number is 76. Actually, we start from the verse number 75, inshallah. We'll start from the verse number 75. That is the beginning of the page on juz number 16. Can we get that screen? Let's see. Yeah, that's the one. So we'll start from this verse, inshallah. So if everyone can prepare, I'll wait for some of the attendees to join. Yeah, I can still see there's a few people still joining. Alhamdulillah. In the meanwhile, I'll get Shaykh Abdullah Al-Ma'moon to come on and unmute his mic.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm gonna stop. Cancel spot. Just give me 1 second. How are you doing, Shaykh?
Alhamdulillah, barakallah fiqh, alhamdulillah. How are you, Shaykh?
Alhamdulillah, Shaykh. Now, obviously we've come to the 16th juz now, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
We're still waiting for some of the attendees to join. We heard that you want to share something with us, Shaykh.
Inshallah, barakallah fiqh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, wa salatu wa salamu ala sayyidil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Yes, alhamdulillah, Dar Al-Arqam, mashallah, is taking part in a launch code competition, alhamdulillah, where if they are able to raise the highest amount in 24 hours, inshallah, for every £1 that we donate, bidnillahi ta'ala, they will be, if they are the institute to become first in this competition, inshallah, they will receive $5,000, bidnillahi ta'ala. Inshallah, they will be going live on launch code after midnight tonight. So my humble request to each and every single attendee, inshallah, and participant is to donate just £1, inshallah. And if they come out first competing with different organizations by the end of tomorrow night, then inshallah, Dar Al-Arqam, they will win $5,000. And as we know, alhamdulillah, Dar Al-Arqam is doing great work, mashallah, tabarakallah. And alhamdulillah, they are serving the community widely in person and online as well. Alhamdulillah, they are reaching out just not nationally but internationally as well, alhamdulillah. So my humble request to all of the brothers and sisters, inshallah, is to just donate £1, inshallah, and bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, if Dar Al-Arqam come out first tomorrow, they will be winning $5,000. And please spread this message and pass it on to all of your fellow brothers and sisters, inshallah. And I'm sure the link will be provided on the chat towards the end, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khairan. Again, it's very important that, subhanAllah, we take this opportunity to try to donate to such a beautiful cause, alhamdulillah, which is a cause of free Islamic education. So try your best, inshallah. We'll go live on we'll give you the link of the launch, the web page after midnight, inshallah. Once we give you that page, do share it with your family members, with your friends, broadcast it on your WhatsApp. Try to get other people to donate, even £1, as many people as possible donating. That will help us win this competition, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. And try to encourage everyone. Remember, obviously, even if £1 is nothing, subhanAllah. Sometimes even we can donate more than that. So try to donate more if you are able. Again, spread this news to everyone, and anyone who donates after you spread that news, you will get that reward for it as well, inshallah. So without any more delay, I can see, alhamdulillah, we have got quite a lot of attendees have joined us now. We will start with the Shaykh reciting from the Surah Al-Kahf, verse number 75, inshallah.
Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال ألم أقل لك إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا. قال إن سألتك عن شيء بعدها فلا تصاحبني قد بلغت من لدني عذرا. فانطلقا حتى إذا أتيا أهل قرية استطعما أهلها فأبوا أن يضيفوهما فوجدا فيها جدارا يريد أن ينقض فأقامه. قال لو شئت لاتخذت عليه أجرا. قال هذا فراق بيني وبينك سأنبئك بتأويل ما لم تستطع عليه صبرا. أما السفينة فكانت لمساكين يعملون في البحر فأردت أن أعيبها وكان وراءهم ملك يأخذ كل سفينة غصبا. وأما الغلام فكان أبواه مؤمنين فخشينا أن يرهقهما طغيانا وكفرا. فأردنا أن يبدلهما ربهما خيرا منه زكاة وأقرب رحما. وأما الجدار فكان لغلامين يتيمين في المدينة وكان تحته كنز لهما وكان أبوهما صالحا. فأراد ربك أن يبلغا أشدهما ويستخرجا كنزهما رحمة من ربك وما فعلته عن أمري ذلك تأويل ما لم تسطع عليه صبرا. ويسألونك عن ذي القرنين قل سأتلو عليكم منه ذكرا. إنا مكنا له في الأرض وآتيناه من كل شيء سببا فأتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة ووجد عندها قوما. قلنا يا ذا القرنين إما أن تعذب وإما أن تتخذ فيهم حسنا. قال أما من ظلم فسوف نعذبه ثم يرد إلى ربه فيعذبه عذابا نكرا. وأما من آمن وعمل صالحا فله جزاء الحسنى وسنقول له من أمرنا يسرا. ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ مطلع الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا كذلك وقد أحطنا بما لديه خبرا ثم أتبع سببا حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم ردما آتوني زبر الحديد حتى إذا ساوى بين الصدفين قال انفخوا حتى إذا جعله نارا قال آتوني أفرغ عليه قطرا فما استطاعوا أن يظهروه وما استطاعوا له نقبا قال هذا رحمة من ربي فإذا جاء وعد ربي جعله دكاء وكان وعد ربي حقا وتركنا بعضهم يومئذ يموج في بعض ونفخ في الصور فجمعناهم جمعا وعرضنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعددنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كافها يا عين صاد. ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله رب رضيا. يا زكريا إنا نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى لم نجعل له من قبل سميا قال رب أنى يكون لي غلام وكانت امرأتي عاقرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا يا يحيى خذ الكتاب بقوة وآتيناه الحكم صبيا وحنانا من لدنا وزكاة وكان تقيا وبرا بوالديه ولم يكن جبارا عصيا وسلام عليه يوم ولد ويوم يموت ويوم يبعث حيا واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا قالت أنى يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أك بغيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا فحملته فانتبذت به مكانا قصيا فأجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة قالت قالت يا ليتني مت قبل هذا وكنت نسيا منسيا فناداها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلن أكلم اليوم إنسيا فأتت به قومها تحمله قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغيا فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد صبيا قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا ذلك عيسى بن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون ما كان لله أن يتخذ من ولد سبحانه إذا قضى أمرا فإنما يقول له كن فيكون وإن الله ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم فاختلف الأحزاب من بينهم فويل للذين كفروا من مشهد يوم عظيم أسمع بهم وأبصر يوم يأتوننا لكن الظالمون اليوم في ضلال مبين وأنذرهم يوم الحسرة إذ قضي الأمر وهم في غفلة وهم لا يؤمنون إنا نحن نرث الأرض ومن عليها وإلينا يرجعون.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh, Shaykh Faisal.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you doing, Shaykh?
Yeah, alhamdulillah. I'm very well.
Alhamdulillah.
You okay?
Yes, Shaykh, alhamdulillah, we're okay. Do you have a message? We have new participants just joined us, so we just wanted to give them a message, Shaykh.
Inshallah, maybe after when I finish the
Tilawah.
Khatm is finished.
Okay.
Then once the Khatm is finished, I'll come back for the summary of the surahs.
Yeah.
So I can say it then, inshallah.
Inshallah. تفضل شيخ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. واذكر في الكتاب إبراهيم إنه كان صديقا نبيا إذ قال لأبيه يا أبت لم تعبد ما لا يسمع ولا يبصر ولا يغني عنك شيئا يا أبت إني قد جاءني من العلم ما لم يأتك فاتبعني أهدك صراطا سويا يا أبت لا تعبد الشيطان إن الشيطان كان للرحمن عصيا يا أبت إني أخاف أن يمسك عذاب من الرحمن فتكون للشيطان وليا قال أراغب أنت عن آلهتي يا إبراهيم لئن لم تنته لأرجمنك واهجرني مليا قال سلام عليك سأستغفر لك ربي إنه كان بي حفيا وأعتزلكم وما تدعون من دون الله وأدعو ربي عسى ألا أكون بدعاء ربي شقيا فلما اعتزلهم وما يعبدون من دون الله وهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب وكلا جعلنا نبيا ووهبنا لهم من رحمتنا وجعلنا لهم لسان صدق عليا واذكر في الكتاب موسى إنه كان مخلصا وكان رسولا نبيا وناديناه من جانب الطور الأيمن وقربناه نجيا ووهبنا له من رحمتنا أخاه هارون نبيا واذكر في الكتاب إسماعيل إنه كان صادق الوعد وكان رسولا نبيا وكان يأمر أهله بالصلاة والزكاة وكان عند ربه مرضيا واذكر في الكتاب إدريس إنه كان صديقا نبيا ورفعناه مكانا عليا أولئك الذين أنعم الله عليهم من النبيين من ذرية آدم وممن حملنا مع نوح ومن ذرية إبراهيم وإسرائيل وممن هدينا واجتبينا إذا تتلى عليهم آيات الرحمن خروا سجدا وبكيا إذا تتلى عليهم آيات الرحمن خروا سجدا وبكيا. This is the sajda verse, so we'll all go and give a prostration, inshallah.
Okay, if you can go back and show everyone how to identify that you are on the sajda ayah. Can you go to that sign on the left? Shaykh Amran, if you can go to the sign. Now down, that sign. So when you see that sign, it means you have to do sujood. It's recommended that you do sujood, inshallah, when you see that sign. So this is the ayah of sajda. When you see that, try to
فخلف من بعدهم خلف أضاعوا الصلاة واتبعوا الشهوات فسوف يلقون غيا إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل صالحا فأولئك يدخلون الجنة ولا يظلمون شيئا جنات عدن التي وعد الرحمن عباده بالغيب إنه كان وعده مأتيا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا إلا سلاما ولهم رزقهم فيها بكرة وعشيا تلك الجنة التي نورث من عبادنا من كان تقيا وما نتنزل إلا بأمر ربك له ما بين أيدينا وما خلفنا وما بين ذلك وما كان ربك نسيا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما فاعبده واصطبر لعبادته هل تعلم له سميا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما فاعبده واصطبر لعبادته هل تعلم له سميا ويقول الإنسان أإذا ما مت لسوف أخرج حيا أولا يذكر الإنسان أنا خلقناه من قبل ولم يك شيئا فوربك لنحشرنهم والشياطين ثم لنحضرنهم حول جهنم جثيا ثم لننزعن من كل شيعة أيهم أشد على الرحمن عتيا ثم لنحن أعلم بالذين هم أولى بها صليا وإن منكم إلا واردها وإن منكم إلا واردها كان على ربك حتما مقضيا ثم ننجي الذين اتقوا ونذر الظالمين فيها جثيا وإن منكم إلا واردها كان على ربك حتما مقضيا ثم ننجي الذين اتقوا ونذر الظالمين فيها جثيا وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا بينات قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أي الفريقين خير مقاما وأحسن نديا وكم أهلكنا قبلهم من قرن هم أحسن أثاثا ورئيا قل من كان في الضلالة فليمدد له الرحمن مدا حتى إذا رأوا ما يوعدون إما العذاب وإما الساعة فسيعلمون من هو شر مكانه وأضعف جندا ويزيد الله الذين اهتدوا هدى والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير مردا أفرأيت الذي كفر بآياتنا وقال لأوتين مالا وولدا أطلع الغيب أم اتخذ عند الرحمن عهدا كلا سنكتب ما يقول ونمد له من العذاب مدا ونرثه ما يقول ويأتينا فردا واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة ليكونوا لهم عزا كلا سيكفرون بعبادتهم ويكونون عليهم ضدا ألم تر أنا أرسلنا الشياطين على الكافرين تؤزهم أزا فلا تعجل عليهم إنما نعد لهم عدا يوم نحشر المتقين إلى الرحمن وفدا يوم نحشر المتقين إلى الرحمن وفدا ونسوق المجرمين إلى جهنم وردا لا يملكون الشفاعة إلا من اتخذ عند الرحمن عهدا وقالوا اتخذ الرحمن ولدا لقد جئتم شيئا إدا تكاد السماوات يتفطرن منه وتنشق الأرض وتخر الجبال هدا أن دعوا للرحمن ولدا وما ينبغي للرحمن أن يتخذ ولدا إن كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا إن كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا إن كل من في السماوات والأرض إلا آتي الرحمن عبدا لقد أحصاهم وعدهم عدا وكلهم آتيه يوم القيامة فردا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سيجعل لهم الرحمن ودا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سيجعل لهم الرحمن ودا فإنما يسرناه بلسانك لتبشر به المتقين وتنذر به قوما لدا وكم أهلكنا قبلهم من قرن هل تحس منهم من أحد أو تسمع لهم ركزا.
جزاك الله.
بارك الله فيكم.
بارك الله فيكم شيخ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from you.
Amen.
And Allah increase you in khair. Okay, alhamdulillah, we have come to the next surah, Surah Taha. We'll start that surah in another 1 minute. We have our beloved Shaykh with us, Shaykhuna Ahmad Rajab. So he's okay. Alhamdulillah, معنا شيخنا الحمد لله شيخ أحمد رجب. كيف أمورك؟
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف أموركم شيخ؟
الحمد لله بخير، جزاكم الله خيرا، بارك الله فيكم.
الحمد لله. نبدأ من سورة طه إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى تنزيلا ممن خلق الأرض والسماوات العلى الرحمن على العرش استوى له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وما بينهما وما تحت الثرى وإن تجهر بالقول فإنه يعلم السر وأخفى الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى وهل أتاك حديث موسى إذ رأى نارا فقال لأهلهم كثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بقبس أو أجد على النار هدى فلما أتاها نودي يا موسى إني أنا ربك فاخلع عليك إنك بالوادي المقدس طوى وأنا اخترتك فاستمع لما يوحى إنني أنا الله لا إله إلا أنا فاعبدني وأقم الصلاة لذكري إن الساعة آتية أكاد أخفيها لتجزى كل نفس بما تسعى فلا يصدنك عنها من لا يؤمن بها واتبع هواه فتردى وما تلك بيمينك يا موسى قال هي عصاي أتوكأ عليها وأهش بها على غنمي ولي فيها مآرب أخرى قال ألقها يا موسى فألقاها فإذا هي حية تسعى قال خذها ولا تخف سنعيدها سيرتها الأولى واضمم يدك إلى جناحك تخرج بيضاء من غير سوء آية أخرى لنريك من آياتنا الكبرى اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي أشدد به أزري وأشركه في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا قال قد أوتيت سؤلك يا موسى ولقد مننا عليك مرة أخرى إذ أوحينا إلى أمك ما يوحى أن اقذفيه في التابوت فاقذفيه في اليم فليلقه اليم بالساحل يأخذه عدو لي وعدو له وألقيت عليك محبة مني ولتصنع على عيني إذ تمشي أختك فتقول هل أدلكم على من يكفله فرجعناك إلى أمك كي تقر عينها ولا تحزن وقتلت نفسا فنجيناك من الغم وفتناك فتونا فلبثت سنين في أهل مدين ثم جئت على قدر يا موسى واصطنعتك لنفسي اذهب أنت وأخوك بآياتي ولا تنيا في ذكري اذهبا إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقولا له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى قالا ربنا إننا نخاف أن يفرط علينا أو أن يطغى قال لا تخافا إنني معكما أسمع وأرى فأتياه فقولا إنا رسولا ربك فأرسل معنا بني إسرائيل ولا تعذبهم قد جئناك بآية من ربك والسلام على من اتبع الهدى إنا قد أوحي إلينا أن العذاب على من كذب وتولى قال فمن ربكما يا موسى قال ربنا الذي أعطى كل شيء خلقه ثم هدى قال فما بال القرون الأولى قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى الذي جعل لكم الأرض مهدا وسلك لكم فيها سبلا وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرجنا به أزواجا من نبات شتى كلوا وارعوا أنعامكم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We'll start now, inshallah.
منها خلقناكم وفيها نعيدكم ومنها نخرجكم تارة أخرى ولقد أريناه آياتنا كلها فكذب وأبى قال أجئتنا لتخرجنا من أرضنا بسحرك يا موسى فلنأتينك بسحر مثله فاجعل بيننا وبينك موعدا لا نخلفه نحن ولا أنت مكانا سوى قال موعدكم يوم الزينة وأن يحشر الناس ضحى فتولى فرعون فجمع كيده ثم أتى قال لهم موسى ويلكم لا تفتروا على الله كذبا فيسحتكم بعذاب وقد خاب من افترى فتنازعوا أمرهم بينهم وأسروا النجوى قالوا إن هذان لساحران يريدان أن يخرجاكم من أرضكم بسحرهما ويذهبا بطريقتكم المثلى فأجمعوا كيدكم ثم وأتوا صفا وقد أفلح اليوم من استعلى قالوا يا موسى إما أن تلقي وإما أن نكون أول من ألقى قال بل ألقوا فإذا حبالهم وعصيهم يخيل إليه من سحرهم أنها تسعى فأوجس في نفسه خيفة موسى قلنا لا تخف إنك أنت الأعلى
Did we lose the Shaykh?
قالوا آمنا برب هارون وموسى قال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم إنه لكبيركم الذي علمكم السحر فلأقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ولأصلبنكم في جذوع النخل ولتعلمن أينا أشد عذابا وأبقى قالوا لن نؤثرك على ما جاءنا من البينات والذي فطرنا فاقض ما أنت قاض إنما تقضي هذه الحياة الدنيا إنا آمنا بربنا ليغفر لنا خطايانا وما أكرهتنا عليه من السحر والله خير وأبقى إنه من يأت ربه مجرما فإن له جهنم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا ومن يأته مؤمنا قد عمل الصالحات فأولئك لهم الدرجات العلى جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء من تزكى ولقد أوحينا إلى موسى أن أسر بعبادي فاضرب لهم طريقا في البحر يبسا لا تخاف دركا ولا تخشى فأتبعهم فرعون بجنوده فغشيهم من اليم ما غشيهم وأضل فرعون قومه وما هدى يا بني إسرائيل قد أنجيناكم من عدوكم وواعدناكم جانب الطور الأيمن ونزلنا عليكم المن والسلوى كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم ولا تطغوا فيه فيحل عليكم غضبي ومن يحلل عليه غضبي فقد هوى وإني لغفار لمن تاب وآمن وعمل صالحا ثم اهتدى وما أعجلك عن قومك يا موسى قال هم أولئك على أثري وعجلت إليك رب لترضى قال فإنا قد فتنا قومك من بعدك وأضلهم السامري فرجع موسى إلى قومه غضبان أسفا قال يا قوم ألم يعدكم ربكم وعدا حسنا أفطال عليكم العهد أم أردتم أن يحل عليكم غضب من ربكم فأخلفتم موعدي قالوا ما أخلفنا موعدك بملكنا ولكننا حملنا أوزارا من زينة القوم فقذفناها فكذلك ألقى السامري فأخرج لهم عجلا جسدا له خوار فقالوا هذا إلهكم وإله موسى فنسي أفلا يرون ألا يرجع إليهم قولا ولا يملك لهم ضرا ولا نفعا ولقد قال لهم هارون من قبل يا قوم إنما فتنتم به وإن ربكم الرحمن فاتبعوني وأطيعوا أمري قالوا لن نبرح عليه عاكفين حتى يرجع إلينا موسى قال يا هارون ما منعك إذ رأيتهم ضلوا ألا تتبعني أفعصيت أمري قال يا ابن أم لا تأخذ بلحيتي ولا برأسي إني خشيت أن تقول فرقت بين بني إسرائيل ولم ترقب قولي قال فما خطبك يا سامري قال بصرت بما لم يبصروا به فقبضت قبضة من أثر الرسول فنبذتها وكذلك سولت لي نفسي قال فاذهب فإن لك في الحياة أن تقول لا مساس وإن لك موعدا لن تخلفه وانظر إلى إلهك الذي ظلت عليه عاكفا لنحرقنه ثم لننسفنه في اليم نسفا إنما إلهكم الله الذي لا إله إلا هو وسع كل شيء علما كذلك نقص عليك من أنباء ما قد سبق وقد آتيناك من لدنا ذكرا من أعرض عنه فإنه يحمل يوم القيامة وزرا خالدين فيه وساء لهم يوم القيامة حملا يوم ينفخ في الصور ونحشر المجرمين يومئذ زرقا يتخافتون بينهم إن لبثتم إلا عشرا نحن أعلم بما يقولون إذ يقول أمثلهم طريقة إن لبثتم إلا يوما ويسألونك عن الجبال فقل ينسفها ربي نسفا فيذرها قاعا صفصفا لا ترى فيها عوجا ولا أمتا يومئذ يتبعون الداعي لا عوج له وخشعت الأصوات للرحمن فلا تسمع إلا همسا يومئذ لا تنفع الشفاعة إلا من أذن له الرحمن ورضي له قولا يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون به علما الوجوه للحي القيوم وقد خاب من حمل ظلما ومن يعمل من الصالحات وهو مؤمن فلا يخاف ظلما ولا هضما وكذلك أنزلناه قرآنا عربيا وصرفنا فيه من الوعيد لعلهم يتقون أو يحدث لهم ذكرا فتعالى الله الملك الحق ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما ولقد عهدنا إلى آدم من قبل فنسي ولم نجد له عزما وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى فقلنا يا آدم إن هذا عدو لك ولزوجك فلا يخرجنكما من الجنة فتشقى إن لك ألا تجوع فيها ولا تعرى وأنك لا تظمأ فيها ولا تضحى فوسوس إليه الشيطان قال يا آدم هل أدلك على شجرة الخلد وملك لا يبلى فأكلا منها فبدت لهما سوآتهما وطفقا يخصفان عليهما من ورق الجنة وعصى آدم ربه فغوى ثم اجتباه ربه فتاب عليه وهدى قال اهبطا منها جميعا بعضكم لبعض عدو فإما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن اتبع هداي فلا يضل ولا يشقى ومن أعرض عن ذكري فإن له معيشة ضنكا ونحشره يوم القيامة أعمى قال رب لم حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها وكذلك اليوم تنسى وكذلك نجزي من أسرف ولم يؤمن بآيات ربه ولعذاب الآخرة أشد وأبقى أفلم يهد لهم كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون يمشون في مساكنهم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى ولولا كلمة سبقت من ربك لكان لزاما وأجل مسمى فاصبر على ما يقولون وسبح بحمد ربك قبل طلوع الشمس وقبل غروبها ومن آناء الليل فسبح وأطراف النهار لعلك ترضى ولا تمدن عينيك إلى ما متعنا به أزواجا منهم زهرة الحياة الدنيا لنفتنهم فيه ورزق ربك خير وأبقى وأمر أهلك بالصلاة واصطبر عليها لا نسألك رزقا نحن نرزقك والعاقبة للتقوى وقالوا لولا يأتينا بآية من ربه أولم تأتهم بينة ما في الصحف الأولى ولو أنا أهلكناهم بعذاب من قبله لقالوا ربنا لولا أرسلت إلينا رسولا فنتبع آياتك من قبل أن نذل ونخزى قل كل متربص فتربصوا فستعلمون من أصحاب الصراط السوي ومن اهتدى صدق الله العظيم المتوحد في الجلال بكمال الجمال تعظيما وتكبيرا المتفرد بتصريف الأحوال على التفصيل والإجمال تقديرا وتدبيرا المتعالي بعظمته ومجده الذي نزل الفرقان على عبده ليكون للعالمين نذيرا وصدق رسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم تسليما الذي أرسله ربه إلى جميع الثقلين الإنس والجن نذيرا وبشيرا وداعيا إلى الله بإذنه وسراجا منيرا اللهم لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين اللهم إنا عبيدك بنو عبيدك بنو إمائك نواصينا بيدك ماض فينا حكمك عدل فينا قضاؤك نسألك بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو علمته أحدا من خلقك أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تجعل القرآن ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همنا وغمنا اللهم احفظنا بحفظك الذي لا يضام، واكلأنا بعينك التي لا تنام يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى اللهم على محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين.
جزاكم الله خيرا شيخ. الحمد لله، بارك الله فيكم. نسأل الله العظيم أن يرزقكم بالجنة. نسأل الله العظيم أن يرزقكم كل خير شيخ.
آمين. جزاكم
الدنيا
الله خير.
والآخرة. إن شاء الله سنراكم غدا إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله بإذن الله. جزاكم الله خيرا في رعاية الله. السلام.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. We just finished a beautiful juz, alhamdulillah. 2 surahs we've completed. We've completed surah, obviously the end of Surah Al-Kahf, and Surah Maryam and Surah Taha. Without further delay, I'll bring Shaykh Abu Ubaid to give us and enlighten us on the verses that I just recited. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Shaykh.
Alaikum assalam wa barakatuh. How are you, Shaykh Faisal? You okay?
So, alhamdulillah, Shaykh. Please enlighten us. These are beautiful verses, Shaykh. Wallahi, you know, so many people that I know in the past who's recited those verses, and especially Surah Al-Maryam, and they have conceived, and alhamdulillah, they have had children as well. So enlighten us, Shaykh, about the virtues and the benefits from these ayat that we just recited.
Okay, before I speak about the theme of the surah, I just want to say a quick message to everyone, my blood brothers and sisters. Firstly, assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. The message is that we will be entering a competition, inshallah ta'ala, on Launch Good, and they will be awarding us in that competition, if we win, $5,000. And subhanallah, we can donate minimum even £1 to win that competition. And the game of the competition, the rule of the game of the competition is that the one at the end of the 24-hour cycle has the most donors, right? That charity wins. So we want all of you brothers and sisters out there to go out and donate as little as £1, right? So that we, inshallah ta'ala, win that competition and receive the $5,000 award, inshallah ta'ala. Now donate with the intention, all of you donate with the intention of as if you're donating $5,000, with that intention. And that if you donate with that intention, then even if you do not win the competition, inshallah ta'ala, you'll get the reward of the $5,000, inshallah ta'ala, as if you've donated basically $5,000. So I urge you, it's going to start from midnight tonight. As soon as you receive I can even give you the link now, to be honest. It's launchgood.com/Arqam, ARQAM, 5K, 5 and then K. Again, launchgood.com/Arqam, 5K. That's the link. After midnight tonight, inshallah, go out there and donate little as £1, inshallah. Spread the word, share the khair, and let's win this $5,000 for Dar Al-Arqam, inshallah ta'ala, and let you all and all of us share the reward of donating as if we've donated $5,000, inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullahu khair.
So we'll continue now, going to the summary of the verses that we've recited. When you're ready, Shaykh.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين، نبينا وإمامنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Yesterday we spoke about Surah Isra, and we said that Surah Isra is about honor of, firstly, officially raising the status and rank and position of Muhammad Sallallahu as the greatest creation ever to exist. That was done officially in Surah Isra. And also the honoring of human beings. That was done obviously before. But in this verse, it was made very clear that some of the human beings who embrace the realities and facts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and wholeheartedly in a humble gratitude way, they devote their entire lives for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and worship him and be grateful to him subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they die upon that. Then some of these individuals of human beings can be better and in status and rank and position than some of the angels that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. The other honor in the surah which I intentionally missed, I wanted to talk about today, is the honor of our parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. In Surah Baqarah, he does mention about parents, but he does not mention it in this explicit command form. Now, there are many commands form in Islam, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he commands and uses the word command, like Inna Allah ya'murukum, Allah commands you. So this is one of the highest commands. But out of the highest of all the command form terminologies and the forms is the word qada. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used it also in the past tense. He did not use it in the present tense, like wayaqdi. He did not use it in the actual command form. He used it in the past tense. And the reason he used it in the past tense is because to affirm that this instruction was given in every single generation. There was no generation that this command was not given. And the second meaning that Allah wants to affirm is that this was something embedded within the fitrah and within the aql and within the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is nothing new, is not something that is unknown. What it was something that's known and embedded within the natural nature of the creation, that whoever gives birth to you, he deserves honor and respect. Whoever is your caretaker and guardian, right, your father or your mother, they deserve your honor and they deserve your respect. Yeah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used the utmost terminology by saying وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ, your Rabb has decreed. Yeah, not even commanded, is the highest level, decreed. It's written from day one, right, that you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's number one. And number two, right, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, right, and show both of your parents ihsan. He didn't say show both of your parents ihsan in this and ihsan in that. He didn't specify in what you should do ihsan. Jalla wa ala left the action, meaning that every single inner and outer action, your whole mindset, your whole attitude with your parents should be mercy, care, love, affection, lowering of the wings, humbleness, humility. And then Jalla wa ala then emphasize that when they grow old and become frail and fragile, right, then this instruction becomes more weighty, more heavy, right, that even if you're right on something, even if you're correct in something, even if you're your decision and your choices are the best, Jalla wa ala says, do it with ihsan, do it with care. Do not even utter the word uff. And the word uff is the smallest word in the Qur'an, in terms of the revelation. And anything signifies the dislike or displeasure towards your parents, do not utter it, do not even express it, do not even show it. Yeah. وَلَا تَنْهَرْهُمَا وَقُلْ لَهُمَا قَوْلًا كَرِيمًا. The ulama said in this matter, even if it means in the matters where you're right, just because you're right doesn't mean you disrespect them. Just because your decision is correct doesn't mean you disrespect them, you dishonor them, right? Justice is something, but dishonoring and disrespecting is something else, right? Even if you're just, and even if you're fair, and even if your decision is correct, and even if you have the best of choices and best of options, that doesn't mean you dishonor them and disrespect them. You can talk to them nicely and politely and explain the situation to them, explain the matter to them, You don't have to dishonor them and disrespect them. So dishonoring and disrespecting our parents is haram. And it's one of the major sins. You can receive curse of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon you. You can receive the curse of the angels. And the worst of this issue, and brothers and sisters, both listen attentively. Worst of this issue, if you dishonor and disrespect your parents, right? The worst of this issue is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punishes those people who disrespect their parents in this dunya life. It's in this dunya life. Yeah, there are some crimes. Allah takes the people who commit these crimes, them into account in this dunya life. How many people they are divorced, right? Because their parents are not satisfied. Their parents are not happy with them. How many people they cannot earn rizq, they're always in debt. They're always struggling in life because their parents are unhappy. How many people their children are disobeying them because their parents are unhappy with them? How many people they are out there in the social life, they don't have enough friends, they don't have enough companions because the parents are not happy with them. How many people they are exhausting themselves to earn more money and earn business, but one after the other the income goes down, or the business goes down, or they fail, and so forth and so on. Yeah, so that's why we urge you, brothers and sisters, not to make mistakes in disrespecting the parents. And those sisters who are marrying to the brothers, and those brothers who are in the houses of the parents, whatever you do, sisters, do not do anything to dishearten and disobey his parents and make them upset and sad and unhappy. Because if they make dua against you or against your husband, then that is the end of the story. That is the end of the story. Especially if their hurt and upset is legitimate. They have a legitimate reason to be upset and hurt. And they make dua against you. You are the cause of the son disobeying or shouting at the parents, or not giving them money, or not giving that respect, or not honoring them, or not keeping them happy, making them happy, or not taking care of them. You are the reason, then your life, subhanAllah, will be doomed. I know, subhanAllah, I know a brother who did everything to take care of his wife, right? And even the wife's family, right? He sacrificed everything for them. His money, his wealth, his time, his energy, even his manhood. Yeah, he sacrificed everything for good 5 years, right? But as soon as they began to hurt his mother, right, insult her front of him, right? He for the sake of Allah, he did everything for them for good 5-6 years. But that was it for him. That was the threshold. But I gave everything of my time, my energy, fi sabilillah, for the sake of Allah. You did not give anything back to me. But I did everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When they began to insult his mom, right? This person is caring, loving, generous, kind, sharing. Inside he has, alhamdulillah, heart that loves the ummah, loves the people, wants to take care of people. But soon as they broke that rule, golden rule of insult, not to disrespect and dishonor the parents, as soon as they did that in front of him, he just remained silent. He didn't say a word. He remained silent, and in his heart, he decided enough was enough. And eventually, when they did not apologize, when they did not mend their ways, when they did not mend the character and apologize in front of him to his, and make his parents, especially his mother, happy, eventually divorced. Even though he loved his wife to bits, and he sacrificed everything for his wife, and he sacrificed everything for his in-laws. But that was it for him. Yeah. So never ever, sisters, make this mistake where you begin to insult the parents of your husband, front of him or behind him in any way, because sooner or later his care and love, doesn't matter how much he loves you, doesn't matter how much he cares for you, it will go away, it will be removed, and then he will, if he has to, he will then divorce you. Right? Don't put yourself in that situation. My advice to you all is make sure you honor your parents and love them to bits, respect them to bits, buy them gifts, make them happy, keep them happy, because Rasulullah said the best of Jannah is the Jannah of your father. Yeah, Awsatul Jannah is the Jannah of the father. Obey your father, respect him, honor him. The mother, obviously we know the hadith regarding the mother, right? About the Jannah is next to her. As Rasulullah said, anyone disobeys the parents, they disobey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyone who obeys and makes them happy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is happy. We in the West underestimate, and especially in this situation, we underestimate this issue so much that we are, a lot of our problems goes back to this one root issue, that we are dishonoring and disrespecting our parents. Then the next surah, Surah Kahf. Surah Kahf is about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala manifesting his power and authority over the weakest and the most vulnerable people when they have no authority. Now, that same principle we spoke about in Surah Yusuf. But the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again spoke about this issue in detail in Surah Kahf is because in Surah Yusuf, people may say, oh, he was a prophet. So that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala began in Surah Kahf speaking about people who are not prophet, who are just normal young people who had no authority. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed that civilization, transformed that civilization, made the society into Muslims and believers, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent them out, and subhanallah, they were asleep for many years. Read the story of Surah Kahf, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala even kept the dog alive, subhanallah. Even kept the dog alive, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed that miracle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can preserve the most vulnerable people. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the person who had a garden and who had wealth and was showing off. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed it like that. Again, showing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is with the people who are humble, who are worshippers, who are pious. And what are they? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about a person who was being disobedient to his parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala destroyed him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave another child who was obedient to his parents. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about the miskin who is to work, and the king who was on authority used to come and take the boats and so forth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected them. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about Al-Qur'an, who established justice upon the surface of the earth, right? Justice was established for all people, where no weak person or vulnerable person, for him that he was too weak, where justice can't be established, or another person was too strong, where he could take away the rights of people. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about how Al-Qur'an established justice upon everyone, where the most weakest and the vulnerable person had a say, and the most strongest person, authoritative and powerful person, was taken into account by Al-Qur'an. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Surah Kahf, his main theme of Surah Kahf is first and foremost taking care of vulnerable and weak people. Is Allah who takes care of them, right? And it's a warning to the oppressors and tyrannical regimes. And third is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can establish justice whenever and however. It doesn't take long for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take people into account. As for Surah Maryam, the Surah Maryam is a theme of miracle. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above cause and effect. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is above cause and effect. And that Allah Jalla wa Ala is always here, is always there. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his might and power is always there. So the theme of Surah Maryam is never give in, never give up. That it doesn't matter how weak you are, doesn't matter how poor you are, doesn't matter how distant you are, doesn't matter how ill you are, know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can cure you, know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can bless you, know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can raise your status and rank. And that's why in Surah Maryam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke about giving Zakaria at old age and his wife at a very old age, Yahya, miracle, giving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Maryam alayhi salam, Isa alayhi salam, miracle. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about all the prophets, them being prophet and all the miracles they had, it was a miracle. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala right then talks about the greatest honor that they all will have in the akhirah life, and the greatest honor we all can have with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the akhirah life, as long as we be steadfast and strong upon this path, and that is receiving the love of Ar-Rahman Jalla wa Ala subhanahu wa ta'ala. جزاكم الله خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum wa Since the verse that we just recited, Barakallahu feekum.
I could not finish Taha.
Yes,
It's getting so long. So inshallah, tomorrow I'll do Taha and then I'll do Surah Ibrahim. Nowadays the surahs will get shorter and shorter, so
yeah.
I'll have to take more time to explain them.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So today I had to emphasize on the issue of the parents.
Yeah, definitely, Shaykh. Okay, Shaykh, there's a few questions here.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the questions before.
We're going to go live on Launch Good, inshallah, in 2 minutes, brothers and sisters. So make sure you share so it's launchgood.com/Arqam 5K, ARQAM 5K, number 5 and then K.
Yeah.
Letter K.
I've just sent a message to everyone. But remember, you have to do it after midnight. So wait until, just give it until 12 a.m. midnight today.
Share the link with your brothers and sisters, with your families and friends, right? We need...
Just give me 1 second. So before we, I'll show them what the page should look like. I'll just share the screen, Shaykh. So this is what the page should look like. Can you see that, everyone? Can you see that, Shaykh?
Yeah.
That's what the page should look like when you're donating. Remember, we need as many donors as possible, even for £1, like the Shaykh has mentioned. That when you donate that £1, make that intention that you're helping Arqam get $5,000. So that way you get the reward for every single amount that's being donated to Arqam.
Even if you don't receive, the 5,000, you get the reward of the 5,000.
Yeah.
As if you donate it now.
Okay, so when does it expire, Sheikh? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow midnight.
We've got 24 hours, everyone. So use your contact list and just send a broadcast to your family members, to your parents, mother and father, brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, whoever you've got connections with. Just try to donate. Just try to get them to donate even £1. Remember, you will be rewarded for even encouraging those who will be donating, inshallah. Okay, Sheikh, we'll continue with the Q&A.
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, someone asked a question regarding their new practice in Muslim and reading the Qur'an. To know, and they want an explanation on how to do the sajda. Those sajda when we come to those verses, Sheikh.
Sajda tilawa is basically you say Allahu Akbar, right? And it's one prostration. It's not two prostration, just one prostration, and you say sajada or section sajadtu wajhi lilladhi khalaqahu wa shaqqa sam'ahu wa basarahu bihawlihi wa quwwatihi fatabarakallahu ahsanul khaliqin. Yeah. If you don't know that, you can say Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Yeah. The usual dua of sujood. Or you can say Subhanallah bihamdi, Subhanallah al-Azim, or any other adhkar. These are all fine. Yeah. And the dua you'll find it, if you just Google it, dua of Sajda Tilawa, you'll find it, inshallah, on the net. Or in Hisn Muslim, Fortress of Muslim, you'll find that dua there, inshallah ta'ala.
There's another question, Sheikh. A new Muslim sister. She fasted for 2 days, but she's struggling to continue her fast due to her health issue, like her gastric band, and is in a lot of pain when breaking fast. So what can she do, Sheikh, with this fast?
Say that one more time, sorry. I'm getting a lot of messages. Say one more time.
So a sister who's a new Muslim,
Mhm.
fasted for 2 days, but she's unable to continue because she has gastric band and she's got health issues and she's in a lot of pain when breaking the fast.
Yeah.
So what to do?
Yeah, basically what you do is you try to fast, and whenever you get the pain, break, and you can't continue the fast, break the fast. Yeah. So you start the fast, so you just hold on, and then you start the fast. And then whenever you get the pain, because some days you may not get the pain, so maybe some days you can keep the fast. Yeah. So whenever you get the pain, you can't handle it, break the fast. Break the fast and eat normally, take the medication, no problem, inshallah. What do you do afterwards? You try to make it up. You try to make it up throughout the year, the days you missed. Obviously, write them down, number them, how many days you missed, number them, and then you try to make it up. If you still can't make it up, then you pay for each fast you miss, you pay fidya. Fidya is basically give 2 meals, right? One for suhoor, one for iftar, or 2 meals generally, because that's the average meal people have generally. Yeah, 2 meals, amount of your country. So your country, suppose 2 meals will cost, average cost will be say £7, right? 2 meals, you give that to anyone either in your country or somewhere abroad, inshallah ta'ala. That will cover your expiation for not being able to fast, inshallah ta'ala.
Inshallah. Sheikh, there's another question. You mentioned regarding the negatives when a wife disrespects her in-laws. Is it the same for the husband who disrespects the wife's parents? How can we how do we balance in terms of?
Yeah, but the disrespecting of the wife's parents is the same ruling, but the reality is because the wife is more with the husband's parents, isn't it? That's the reality. The reality is obviously the wife is more with the, so the in-laws they come, the wife's parents come more, and she's spending more time with his parents, and thereby the disrespect and the chance and the opportunities of disrespecting and insulting, yeah, his parents is more, because their socializing is more naturally. Okay, for that reason, we gave that warning. That's the normal. So you always put things in context. But as for in terms of principle, is it the same? Yes, in terms of principle, it's the same. Disobeying parents is the same in terms of principle. But in terms of reality, where does the insult is caused more or is done more? Obviously, it's done on the husband's parents more, because obviously she is spending more time with them. Now,
when is it permitted? When is it not permitted to recite the Quran or touch it?
You cannot touch the Quran agreed upon when we are in major impurity and minor impurity. We cannot touch the Quran when we are in major impurity and minor impurity. When it comes to reciting the Quran, we can recite the Quran in minor impurity. Minor impurity means we don't have wudu. That's what it means. But if we have major impurity, then for men, obviously for men we should do ghusl straight away. But there is no reason for men not to do ghusl straight away. If they don't have water or if they're ill, then they should do tayammum, then recite. So there is no excuse for men not to elevate major impurity. As for women, then the ulama differed. Can they recite the Quran? They're not allowed to touch it, obviously. But can they recite the Quran in major impurity, like for example the monthly, or like when they're in any fast? Can they recite the Quran? The vast majority of the ulama said no. The vast majority of the ulama said no, you cannot recite the Quran. Some ulama gave the exception that if you memorize the Quran and you're gonna forget the Quran, or you're a teacher, yeah, or like the month like Ramadan, something like this, then some of the ulama gave exception. Yeah. So in any condition, if you take the vast majority of the opinion, which is you're not allowed to recite the Quran, then they all have agreed that you can do a dhikr and adhkar. So so this is opportunity for our sisters to memorize as much as they can du'as and dhikr and adhkar, like La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu lahul mulku wa lahul hamdu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Subhanallah bihamdi adada khalqihi wa rida nafsihi wa zinata arshi wa midada kalimati. Yeah, you can find books which has the Quranic du'as. You can memorize them. You can find books which has du'as and adhkar from the Sunnah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Memorize them. You have this opportunity. If you can't memorize the Quran and recite the Quran, you have every opportunity to memorize the du'as and adhkar and then recite them.
Yeah. Barakallahu feekum, Shaykh. I like this question regarding sujood. Someone wants to know the reason why this the sajda is there when they recite it.
Because the sajda verses, the vast majority of the verses speaking about in those verses about people who prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be it the angels, be it the prophets, be it the righteous people. It's talking about them prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or be it the sun and the moon or the stars or the trees, they're all prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So speaking about prostration, and that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this verse, sometimes he commands us to prostrate, and sometimes he just mentions about them. And obviously it's highly recommended for us then to be amongst those people who are prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and thereby we prostrate to be amongst them.
Okay. Okay, so another sister's asking, do they need to cover their head when they're doing the sajda?
Yeah, good. Yeah, says that it's ibadah just like salah. Obviously, if you don't have the scarf, that's a different issue. But if you have it, yes, cover your hair and then prostrate, inshallah. It's just like it's not salah, but it's closer to salah than anything else. Yeah. So the more rules and regulations they apply on the sajda of salah, right? The more rules and regulations of salah you apply on the sajda, the more better, inshallah.
Okay. There's another question. Going back to the parents, they're saying that they totally agree what you're saying around regarding obeying the parents, but what should they do if the parent is oppressive, abusive, and unjust?
Yeah. So basically, whatever you do, you solve the issues with. Solving the issue doesn't entail disrespect and dishonoring. That's the issue. You can solve the issue. You can solve the issues without disrespecting, without dishonoring. Yeah, you don't have to disrespect. You have to dishonor. For example, I'll give you an example. In order for you to solve, do you have to swear? Do you have to swear? Shaykh Faisal.
Sorry?
In order for you to solve an issue, do you have to swear?
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. In order for you to solve an issue, do you have to insult?
Of course not.
No. So we have to distinguish between these two matters. Solving an issue does not entail disrespecting and dishonoring. People think if I want to solve this issue, I'll have to disrespect and dishonor. No, it doesn't. So solving an issue, you can talk nicely, politely. You can get the relevant authority of people. Yeah, you can get the relevant authority of people to solve the issue. You don't have to disrespect. If you don't shout at your mom and dad, if you speak to them nicely, if you give them gifts and then you talk to them about the issues, you're trying to solve the issue. That doesn't work. Go on and talk to your relatives who they respect and they listen. Get them involved. Talk to them. Let them come and speak. They'll talk nicely and so forth. That doesn't work. Involve the Islamic judges. That doesn't work. You can even, if it's right, they're taking away your right. For example, your father has given away a land, a property to one of your brothers or one of your sisters. That's unjust, that's unfair. If that means that you take him to court, that's not disrespect, that's dishonoring. You've taken all the means. You're not shouting at him, you're not swearing at him. If it means you take him to the court, you've done all the means. If it means you take him to the court to get back your right, you can even take him to the court. It's all allowed. But you are not saying, you're not my father, I disown you, you're oppressing me. You're not saying anything like that. You're not hurting him in words or in your attitude. You're simply solving the issue with kissing his forehead, kissing his hand, calling him, speaking to him, right? Respecting him as and honoring him as a father. But you're talking about justice. You're talking about solving the issue at the same time. Okay, so brothers and sisters, right? Solving issues does not entail dishonoring and disrespecting. If you entail that, then you're wrong. You are in the wrong. Okay.
There's another question. It's regarding the time of suhoor. So I'm assuming that the person's asking, you know, the hadith, تَسَحَّرُوا فَإِنَّ فِي السُّحُورِ بَرَكَةً. So what time is that, Shaykh?
Basically, the ending time, the suhoor, you can eat after the 2/3 of the night pass. The suhoor time sort of comes in, so you can eat in the last portion of the night. You can start eating your suhoor, so you'll get the barakah. The closer it is to Fajr, the more barakah there is. When do you finish your suhoor? You should finish at least good 5 to 7 minutes before. Like yesterday, I got a message that the brother was looking at the time and that the time was a bit back, right? And then he realized that, you know what, the suhoor time has ended. Then he could not even drink water, right? So always end the suhoor eating at least good 5-10 minutes early, right? So then if you then want to drink extra water, you still have time. You still have time, inshallah.
That's what happened to me, Sheikh, yesterday. You know, last minute, when you don't plan, then you start and have last glass of water.
And remember, every night the time changes.
Yeah.
So every night the time changes. Yes.
Jazakallah khair. There's quite a few more questions, Sheikh.
Bismillah. Brothers and sisters, don't forget to go to launchgood.com/Arqam 5K.
You can start going now, even.
Now you can start donating, brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Alhamdulillah. The link is there. I've sent it to all of the attendees on the chat. Yes, Sheikh, we've got another question. Alhamdulillah. And when women pray with their family, do they say Ameen loud in Jamaat or not?
Woman.
Yeah.
They should say it quietly. They should say it quietly. They should not say it loudly. No.
What about if women are praying amongst one another, just themselves?
The thing is, the Ameen was to be said in the masjid. Was to be said in the masjid, and the Ameen was so loud you could hear from outside. And obviously, so that shows that it was the men who were saying it. So even if the women do say it out loud, it shouldn't be loud as the men. It should be said Ameen, like this, in a soft monotone tone, right? So not so loud, inshallah. So even if you say in your house, don't say it so loud as the men. Say it quietly. Loud meaning you can hear yourself. Quietly meaning it doesn't go, outside your room or outside the place you're praying.
Just someone wanted to know about who is entitled to zakat al-fitr.
Those who are entitled to zakat, they are entitled to zakat al-fitr. Same people.
Okay. Now someone's asking about the parents as well. When the parent is trying to force someone to get married, i.e. to their cousin, and they don't want to, how should they deal with this situation?
Remember, zakat al-fitr is food, my brothers and sisters. Zakat al-fitr is food. Yeah. So food is given to people who are poor and destitute, right? So zakat, when it comes to zakat of our wealth, first and foremost, people who receive it, the cash, is the poor and miskin people, the poor and destitute people. Yeah. So zakat al-fitr is given as food. That's the food of that country or food of that land, right? So that food is given to the poor and the destitute people. No. The question was a question.
The question was when the parent is trying to force the
Marriage, forced marriage.
force marriage. Yeah.
Yes, you involve the relatives, your relatives, involve them. If that doesn't work, involve your local imams, local seniors, local scholars, local leaders, involve them. If that doesn't even work, then you can, yes, you can involve the authorities. You can involve the authorities, but do not cut ties with your parents or your family after you've involved the authorities. Do not cut tie with them. Keep the ties with them. Keep the ties. Just involve the authorities for the sake of that you don't be forced into a marriage. That is not allowed. It's haram, my brothers and sisters. Forced marriage is haram.
Someone who's got a disorder, anger problems, and they tend to disrespect their mother, what would you advise them, Shaykh?
As we said, I think 2 days ago, find the root cause. What is the root cause? As I've said in that clip before, that most of us do not are unable to develop ourselves, empower ourselves, yes, because we do not look into the root issue, the root causes. As soon as we go into the root causes, the root issues, we are then able to solve our problem. So always find the root cause. Why do I get angry? Why is it? Is it something happened in my past? Is it I'm angry with my father or with my siblings or with my mother because something happened in the past, right? What is it? Once you go to the root issue, then tackle that issue. Okay, why am I angry, right? Have I spoken to my mom about this issue, right? Let me find justification why she did what she did or she said what she said, right? Was she vulnerable? Was she weak? Was she being oppressed? How powerful was she then, right? Was she trying to protect me, right? And so forth and so on. So all of these questions need to be asked, all right, and to solve the issue. Then obviously go and take anger management courses that deal with your problem. Whatever the problem is, go and deal with that through activities that deal with those problems and find solutions for it. Also talk to people, talk to your friends, people who are close to you, companions about this issue, and they can advise you better because they know you more personally and your personal character and your behavior. This can be the last question, inshallah.
Last question. Okay. So we'll answer this last question. If you have more questions, then you can ask them tomorrow. And we'll continue to answer them. Okay, so let me find a good question, Shaykh. Okay. Okay, so again, it's regarding, a lot of the questions are regarding parents. Shaykh. Is it a sin for the parent or any of the parent, one of the parent, to disown their child?
It depends obviously what he has done. It depends what he or she has done. But generally, the answer is no, you cannot disown them. The parents can't disown the children, and children can't disown the parents. It's haram, it's not allowed, and you'll be taken into account. But out of no parents disowns the children, unless obviously there's sihr on them, black magic is on them, right? Or the children have caused them hurt. I know some children they've caused, especially in the West, we've caused so much hurt towards our parents, so much hurt. So we need to start making them happy. We need to wash their feet, we need to kiss their forehead, we need to hug them, we need to kiss them, we need to respect them, we need to honor them. And you don't lose nothing, rather you gain. Subhanallah. Nah.
Jazakumullah khairan, Shaykh. Again, it was a beautiful night. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Do you want to end it, Shaykh?
You end it, Shaykh. Just remind everyone to go to.
Okay, so we've got, again, reminding everyone, I've posted it on the chat for launchgood.com. Please donate even £1. Get your family members, relatives, friends, everyone to donate just £1. Let us get as many donations as we can so we can win this competition and get $5,000, inshallah. Anything else you want to mention, Shaykh?
Hayakumullah, Jazakumullah khair. May Allah accept everyone's ibadah, the fasting, the qiyam, the sujood, the du'as. May Allah make us amongst those who attain Siddiqeen and level of Siddiqeen in this day and in this generation, amongst all the kufr and amongst all the arrogant disbelief and ungratefulness. May Allah make us amongst those who obey our parents, love them, kiss them, hug them, wash their feet, clothe them, give them gifts, make them happy, make them content in the soul and in the heart, and make them content so much so that the tears flow out of joy and happiness. That this is my son, this is my daughter, this is my son-in-law, this is my daughter-in-law. Yeah, they are filled with that joy and that happy and that pride that, wow, what a son did I give birth to? Wow, what a daughter did I give birth to? Wow, what a daughter-in-law my son married. Wow, what a son-in-law I married my daughter off to. Yeah, this is the words that needs to come out and express from our parents, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khair, barakallahu fikum, taqabbalallahu minna wa min salih amal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Again, please go to the page www.launchgood.com/Arqam, ARQAM 5K. So the link is there. I'm going to share the page, inshallah. And do create even a WhatsApp group or a broadcast list on your phones. Tell everyone to donate to help us win this race. Remember, every single donation that comes, even though if you don't win this 5K, then you'll still be rewarded, inshallah. Again, I'll share the page so everyone can see what page we're actually donating in. Just give me 1 second. Again, I'll end the night. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.